It's a big, big world, you can feel so small. It's easy to feel like no one cares at all. Searching for answers all alone in a crowd. You want someone to help you figure it out, so you can hold on. Yes, you can hold on. I'll always be by your side. A rough seas or a bumpy ride.
Okay, let's get this party started here. Okay, everybody. First of all, I'd like to thank everybody for taking time out of your day. I know we're all busy. For the next, hopefully 10 minutes, I'm going to try to keep it to around 10 minutes or so. We're going to go over AccountingZoom. And the reason why you're here is because I've invited you, because you all are very, very important to AccountingZoom and where we've been, where we are, and where we're going to be. So what I'd like to do is just go over what's happened in the past and our short as well as long-term plans. And I want to say up front, I don't have any teleprompters here. There's not one there or there like you see on TV when you get the prez up there talking about things. It's just me. So what I've done is I've created a little list here, and I've even got some stuff on my computer here, so when I screw up, I can go back to it. So if I'm doing this, looking at something, it's because I've lost my place. I'm just going to let you know up front, I've lost my place, okay? So y'all know me. I don't have a shortage of words, as you know, but sometimes I do get out of place. So I just want to go over some of the things that we've done, and we'll put it into perspective. Year one, that's when we started this platform. We all spent about $85,000 in advertising, web development, and deliverables for the AccountingZoom.com platform. So year one, we put about $85,000 into this thing. And what we got for $85,000 was pretty significant. Again, on the technology side, was it good on the revenue side? No, it wasn't very good on the revenue side. From a technology perspective, we were able to get over 300,000 unique visitors on our site between the period of about, I'm thinking about January 15th through almost April 10th. So the technology guys were really, really excited. The entrepreneur in me and the guy that needs the revenue wasn't so excited because I did 100 free tax returns. Yes. And for those of you that are in business, free isn't really, really good. So we did have a little bit of an issue there, but we were very, very competitive in the marketplace. And I was up against the big boys like Intuit, and Intuit has purchased TurboTax. So you've heard of TurboTax, and you've heard of maybe Intuit. Some of you have, and some of you haven't. If you have QuickBooks, they own QuickBooks, they own CC&H, they own Walters Coolers, they own a bunch of things nowadays. So they have a little bit higher budget than we do. But the important part is we did have a lot of visitors. Now, where did I put the marketing? I put iHeartRadio. I put about 40 grand into iHeartRadio. We spent $30,000 on a back-end engine to support the actual tax return. And then everything else was just getting the thing up and running. So like I said, about $85,000 in year one. So here we are in year two, and we determined that the free marketplace really wasn't a good place to be. We understand that accounting, you guys understand accounting and tax preparation and entrepreneur development is something that we can all get paid for. And as long as we provide a good product, people do pay for it. So we've decided that we're going to go ahead on year two and set it up with a little different platform, and we're going to still do the tax returns online, but they're not going to be for free. We're actually going to charge for it. So one of the board members and myself decided that we're going to hire a marketing manager that knows how to get the word out into the MLM community, so we did that. So what we did is the board member, and there's no reason to bring his name up. He is watching this video, hopefully, so thank you very much. But what we did do is he loaned AccountingZoom money. I loaned AccountingZoom money from my own business to pay for the marketing manager. We just didn't want the AccountingZoom to have to afford, or we really couldn't afford to pay the marketing manager, so we did it ourselves. And did a great job. He actually set up affiliate partnership programs, set up vendors for us, had all kinds of leaders in the industry set up and ready to go. And somewhere in the middle of tax season, which was about, I'm thinking, latter part of February, early March of 2017, he disappeared. We literally didn't show up to work one day. I tried to get a hold of him, couldn't get a hold of him. And finally he returned my call and said, you know what, I'm just having personal problems, and he quit, just wasn't there anymore. Haven't heard from him since. My friend and partner has heard from him, but it just didn't work out, and there we are. So we're in the middle of tax season, guys, and I didn't have time to rebound on this. I had no idea. It was a shock to all of us. He had set up in his own office. We had all the computer equipment. Everything was ready to go. Didn't work. So what we did is fast forward till today, and we utilized and we are utilizing the relationships that he's created, so all wasn't failed, and the partnerships that he's created, and we are where we are today. So right now we have a great team of product suppliers. We have legal. We have money in the bank. Do we have a lot of money? No, but we have enough to do what we need to do. And what we're doing is, at this point, we are still targeting the home-based business entrepreneur. And we feel within that community and the products that we have to offer, and actually charging for it, it's going to be the same kind of significant model we always thought we had. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a little bit of it's a PowerPoint that I just threw together, so I apologize because it's not real professional. It's just me doing PowerPoints because I don't know how to do them, but you'll get the drift. So what our delivery is going to be is taxation and all that goes with taxation. So if in fact we're going to still do 1040s, which is the individual tax return. We're also going to do corporate returns. We're going to do partnerships and LLCs. We'll do all those returns. And we're also going to concentrate on tax resolution processes. And that's something that's really, really needed now. The IRS has not, even though they're up and down, and they're really hitting the taxpayer very significantly. And so we feel with that process, it's going to be a very significant revenue stream. The sale of corporate development. In other words, everybody that's watching this video right now owns their own business. You guys are all entrepreneurs. You started out at one level, and you are where you are today. You went through the business development of HR, payroll, hiring people, getting your books right, sales and marketing. That's what we're going to offer. And just as most of you know, that's what I do now. So we take that, we duplicate it, we put it out in the field, and the individuals that are going to be working for us are all motivated by what? Money. These guys are all going to be making compensation on everything that goes. And we do have a very, very significant leader in the MLM community. He's retired, he's young, he's probably not quite as old as some of you, and definitely not as old as myself. And he's doing very, very well out there. His name's Scott Majors. Scott is a leader in the industry, and he's very, very strong. He's actually retired, but he's taking on this project because he believes in it. So he's going to help with that corporate development and getting the individuals on board, so we do have a captive audience with the individuals going to be selling the products. A real cool platform that we have is the selling of LLCs, corporations. Right now we're just going to do LLCs and corps, both C's and S's, as well as hybrid LLCs and LLCs direct. And we've partnered with Biz Filings, so write this down, it's BIZ Filings, bizfilings.com. And what that means is we're going to use their back office system, just like we did the engineering of our tax returns. So when you go in to file a corporation, it'll look like AccountingZoom, but it's going to be all of their technology. So we partnered with them. They're going to give us a good deal. We're going to be able to sell our product. The individuals that are selling it are going to make some money. We're going to probably net out about $1.50, $1.25, which is fine with me. Right now I'm doing this little office, probably doing 3 or 4 a month by accident. So when we actually get out there and start doing it, now what I'm saying by accident, referrals. So-and-so knows somebody who wants to start a business, and we know the importance of entities and the importance of protecting and doing things correctly with the IRS. Well, I'm really good at that, and I understand it. And Biz Filings believes in the AccountingZoom process, and they love going against LegalZoom. Whoops, the other Zoom company. So they're excited about partnering with us, getting that name out there and being a piece of it. So this is pretty exciting for us. We're also going to do payroll as a deliverable. Payroll right now, we're one of the few guys that started doing payroll kind of like you've heard Patriot Software's, they've got to be spending, gosh, 150, 200,000 a month right now in advertising. Yeah, probably more. They're probably spending close to $300,000 because I know what it costs. It's $300,000 or more per month on advertising for Patriot Software. Guess what? We're using the same platform, and we started in 2000. So I buy this stuff at pennies on the dollar, and I can sell it for anything I want to sell it for payroll. So again, I mark it up, we send it through the system. These guys are out there selling payroll. It's all automated. We don't have to do anything ourselves. It's passive income. And we're going to be able to provide that to the individuals going to be selling payroll. So, and then bookkeeping. Bookkeeping doesn't have the margins, and it's a little bit more intricate. Bookkeeping is tough. Bookkeeping is, but we're going to be able to sell it because we do have mechanisms in place that are going to be able to help us leverage that, get it out to the marketplace. So what did I just say? What we have here is we have 4 products that are really one product. So you think about it, if we do a corporation or an LLC for a brand new company that's just out trying to figure this out for themselves, we're going to set it up, we're going to help with the corporate development, and guess what they need? They need a tax return, right? They need one for their entity, and they need one for their owners of the company. The owners of the company may have kids, they have friends. So this is an intrinsic business that's just going to continue to blossom. And we'll talk a little bit more about that in the future. So with our products that we have and with what's going on out there, we just need to deliver it. We believe we have the base. It's going to be able to jumpstart this thing. There's going to be revenue in that. We're not going to discuss this on the video right now. There's revenue in that. But the bigger thing is that we're going to have a product this is something for a lot of you individuals out there, and I hate to say it, but I'm your accountant, so I know, is that when the market goes way down in your particular field, what happens? All of a sudden your business drops off, right? All of a sudden, business, maybe you're down 10, 15. Maybe your business is gone because of something that's happened. Well, everybody that's on this video, your business is still here, thank God. But that's what happens, as you know, back in 2007, 2008, 2009, when everything tanked. Guess what? Larry Michael still had business. This business, you have to get your taxes done. Well, I guess you don't have to. The IRS will call you, then you're going to have to call Larry Michaels because you're going to want to know how to get out of the mess you're in. So what is this? This is absolutely recession-proof industry. Now, so what do we have? We have the audience because it's going to be built. Everybody out there that's going to be working with us is motivated to earn an income. They have to have an LLC or an Inc. They have to have payroll because I'm going to make them have payroll because they have to do it right. So that's a package we're going to sell just the individuals that are selling it. So we've got ourselves a product. Now, the cool part about all this is we're going to make it fun. So you heard a little bit of music when that came in here. We brought on another really good friend of mine. I like friends. And the other good friend of mine, his name is Ry Bradley. And he's a country western singer, up and coming. He's in Nashville right now as we speak. And he's doing a tour in Nashville with some big hitters in that industry. But he's going to do a jingle for us, a little jingle. It's going to be kind of fun. He's going to be doing, if you look at our website, which we're going to talk about here in a second, if you actually click on the, and there's going to be, in fact, you can actually see the website now. It's up on the screen. And you'll look on the website, there's a little treble clefs. And for you musicians, you know what a treble clef is. That's a music thing. And you click on that, and you're going to hear Ry Bradley come out with some songs and some jingles that he's created just for us.
Rough seas or a bumpy ride. So when the lights come on, now we're just getting started. Freedom like this.
So that's going to be fun. So we've talked about who's our marketing base. Who are we going to sell to? We're going to have our own intrinsic base, and I'm hoping. I'm pretty well. We've run the numbers on this, guys. If we don't have 2,000 individuals out there selling this product for us by December 1st, there's something wrong. We feel that 2,000 is a low number, but that's the number I'm going to use. I'm not going to tell you the numbers these guys are telling me because it's, I am so much of a realist. And we are going to have to hire people for customer service as we get the thing going. So hopefully it's going to, but this was all supposed to happen in January, and it didn't because we had a hiccup in our marketing platform and our development process. It's not going to happen this year. I'm dedicating a lot of time to this, and we're going to make sure it happens. I've got really good helping me, like people helping like Steve and our website people and our marketing people. Marketing-wise, this is what we're going to do. We're going to do live feed webcasts. We're going to do podcasts. We're going to do, I guess, a webcast different than live stream, right, Steve? So we're going to stream live, which will be educational platforms. When you click on the LLC and you click on this, there'll be all kinds of fun things. They're going to be how to do a tax return. Yes, it's going to be a do-it-yourself. But the big thing is we're going to educate the individuals that are working with us to do what they need to do. And I'm going to make sure that we have the proper people in place to do that. So with that being said, thank you very much for your participation. Thank you very much for being part of the AccountingZoom family. I thought it was important to kind of give you guys an update. Last year was a blur to me. We lost a year due to the fact that we had the issues that we had. But I didn't stop. I continued to do what I'm doing. I've set everything up to make sure that we have the proper mechanisms in place to launch this thing again. I think we're going to do, I would say realistically, we're probably looking at the middle of July, early August will be when this thing will be out. And again, thank you very much for your time. Stay tuned, and remember, it's all in the numbers.
You take the map, I'll take the wheel. We got nothing but time to kill. We got